Good morning, everyone. You're live with Flylady Kat. This is Monday, November 23rd, and we're going to talk about if you are an at-home homemaker, what is your plan for this week? So if you're watching this recorded, you'll see me chatting for a few minutes with all of my subscribers, my patrons, my friends, and I'd love for you to be one of those. Please subscribe so that you can get a notification when I do go live. When you see this happen, that's my planner, and that's your notice that we're getting into the actual plan for the week. So when you see that, then you know that's what we're doing, so you don't have to stay for the chat if you don't want to. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say hello to everyone, and we're going to get into this. Good morning. Good morning, Megan Cooper. You are the very first one this morning. Yasmin Sierra, you're here too. Hi, Yasmin. Good morning. Connie Miller is here. Hey, Connie. Lisa Iao. Good morning, Lisa. Jen Barletta. Good morning. And a little smile. Kay Cuffle. Hey, Karen. She's got a smile too. Good morning. All the Karens out there know that I love them, and my daughter's name is Karen, and I think it's a beautiful name. Don't let anyone tease you. Nurse Babs is here. Good morning, Nurse Babs. April Epp is here. Good morning. Hey, April. I need a sip. Hold on. That is extra good today. That banana pudding is extra good today. Okay, that's from a Chevy Chase movie, sorry. Impossible Monique. Hi, Monique. Good morning. Angela Conti, you have been on my mind, girl. I've been looking at your favorite music. I agree with most of it. Good morning. I hope you are having a great day, and thank you for the compliment. It's pink. Pink is my signature color. It just looks, I look better in pink. It makes me look alive. Thank you. Lisa Iao, notification work today. Yay. Missed Friday. Totally missed Friday. I don't go live on Friday anymore. I go live on Mondays and Saturdays. And the Mondays are for the at-home homemakers, and the Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Savings Time, whatever, are for the payroll homemakers for what they need to do for the week. So this is yours, and that's theirs. And then I have a recording 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's just for you, a brand new recording for YouTube. And then on Friday you get an older Patreon video just to give you a taste of what that's like. Okay, there we go. And I don't go live or send out a recording on Sunday. That's my day of rest. All right, let's go back here and see where we were. Whoa, that sun is really coming in today. You guys, there's a lot of you on here already this morning. That's good. Hi, Candace. Good morning. Irene Hartwig is here. Hey, Irene, up in Brandon, Manitoba. Are you going to work this morning? Jimmy Stoyer is here. Thank you. Good morning. Empty Nester Travels. Diane is here. Good morning, Diane. Mr. B is here, being my moderator. Hi, Mr. B. Gaynor Lloyd is here. Hello, Gaynor. Amanda is here. Good morning, Amanda. That's not Amanda B. Natasha H is here. Good morning, Natasha. Candace V says, up early enough to catch you. Yes. Are you on the West Coast? Simone Dressler is here. Good afternoon from Germany. Hello, Simone. So glad to have you back. Julie, mom of two, is here. She's in the UK, and so glad to have you too, Julie. Good to see you. Good morning. Good afternoon to you. Karen M is here. Good morning, Karen. Faria is here. Hi, Faria. Mr. B says, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. You know what? That goes for me as well. Live chat, not top chat. So if you want me to see your texts and your little notes, that's what we need, okay? If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll get to you. Paula Thompson is here. Hey, Paula, good to have you. Margaret Rose, my oldest friend, is here. Hi, Margaret Rose. Hope you're doing well today. Margaret, mom's in hospice right now. Just thought I'd let you know. Away in the actual facility, but I think she's coming home. Pat Hinkie is here. Good morning, Pat. Lisa said I meant Saturday. Okay, yeah, and I just answered about my mom. Boy, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull the shade down. The sun has changed direction. Hold on. Oh, I don't have to get up. I forgot we have these things. Ooh, is that better or not? Is that okay? Okay. Gina Perry in Canada, good morning. Yay, I caught you live. I'm barely awake since I just woke up at 6 o'clock. here in BC. Yes, I know. Good morning. Catherine Daniel is here. Good morning, Catherine. Um, and Gina works. Some of you guys are payroll, and that's fine. You know, if you want to be a payroll person and watch this, you certainly are able to do that, and I love having you here. And if you're a at-home homemaker and you want to watch the payroll Saturday, that's perfectly fine too, and I'll accept your questions and everything at the end. Tamaya is here. Good morning, Tamaya. She's glad she made it. Pat said, I had a late start. I did Thanksgiving cooking yesterday for my brother to take home. Oh, good girl. Very nice. Another Karen. Good morning, Karen Davis. Rachel is here. Good morning, watching with my son, Bryce. Hi, Bryce. Having a God talk about to bless the home. Oh, wonderful. Blessing, she means the weekly home blessing hour. Faria said, your short videos throughout the week are full of wisdom and encouragement. I'm so glad you love those, Faria. And there's more little mini mentoring sessions on the Patreon channel. That's $5 a month, and you get 20 of those a month. And there are probably close to 900 over there now. I took your advice and bought a cedar spray mop, and I love it. Yes, Amanda, the O Cedar spray mop. That's perfect. Wasn't that one? That's $29.99 or $19.99. I can't remember, but it's not very expensive, and it's a great lightweight tool that lasts a long time. Janet Carnes says, good morning. Hi, Janet. Leah is here, and she's her first time live. Well, welcome, Leah. We're so happy to have you. Susan Dalton says, good morning. I was just looking for a video of yours. I believe it was something about getting your house together after a loss. Do you recall it? Thanks for all you do. Honey, I don't mean to be rude, but I have thousands of videos, so I don't know. But generally, after a loss, you just back down and you do your like maintenance, your routines, and that's about it. As you start to feel better, you add in your weekly home blessing hour and things like that, the basic weekly plan items, and then finally you place that zone in the middle of those two layers after you're feeling more and more better. But you're going to at least feel in control by doing your routines and taking care of yourself. Okay? All right. And God bless Susan. Janet says, yes, better. Oh, she's talking about the thing. It's still kind of shining through, but I don't know what else to do. Mimi Chapman, good morning, Mimi. Fiera said, much better with the blind down. Thank you. I may have to pull it down a little further. It seems like it's just, I don't think that does much good. All right, well, it's the best I can do in sunny Florida. Leah said, thank you. Kathy Jones is here. Good morning, Kathy. And Hope said, good morning, homeschooling at the moment, but breaking to watch you live. Thank you, Hope. It'll just be a half hour if you can do it. Maybe Denise Vickery from Marianna, Florida. Oh, hi, Maybe, Denise Vickery. Denise is not far away, Marianna. She's off work this week, and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. And you can use the at-home homemakers plan this week. That'll be great for anybody who's off for the week. Emily is here. Good morning. Excited to listen live again. And girls, thank you if your name is not in your title for putting it in your conversation, because I don't remember people's names when I have so many people. Okay, I appreciate it though, and I do my best, and occasionally I can remember if you're a regular visitor. Vegan Mama is here. Angela, hi Angela. And Elena, hi Elena. Leah loves my videos. Thank you, Leah. Mr. B said, please join our Cat Special Mentoring channel and be in the private special group. That's my link to Patreon right there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 levels over there. The $5 level is watching the videos, which is a huge, huge deal to get 20 videos every month for $5. Skip 1 cup of coffee a month at Starbucks, or save $5 at your grocery bill, or have somebody give you a gift of $50 for Christmas, and you can do a whole year for $54, put $4 with it. So I think it's a great investment, even on a tight budget, because you're going to get mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week. The second level is to be mentored once a month for 25 minutes for me to hold you personally accountable and help you with your individual things. That's $25 a month, and it includes the $5 worth of videos. The third level is $50 a month. That gives you two 25-minute mentorings separated out. Try to get them separate, so it's like once every 2 weeks, 25 minutes twice a month to hold you accountable, to talk to you personally, to deal with issues that are only you can talk, that you want to talk to privately. It's a very intimate relationship that we'll share, and I'll be mentoring you and helping you grow toward that person you want to be, having that home you want to have, and being that mother, if you're a mom, that you want to be, or even that employer or employee that you need to be. I can help you with all those things. And then the third mentoring, private mentoring level is $100 a month, and you get me once a week for 25 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4 times a month, to hold you personally accountable. If you do that for 3 months straight and you're sincere in your efforts, you're going to change your life. You don't have to do it for 3 months straight. You can do it for longer if you're able. You can do it for less if you need to. But four mentoring sessions a week for 3 months is a 90-day term, and that's how long it takes to change your habits. So if these are things you're interested in, I have slots in all these areas coming up for December. Don't sign up right now for the once a week session, because I don't have once a week left to give you this month. But starting December 1st, you can, and I'll be able to give you once a week, because we'll have the whole month to figure out what I can do for you, okay? Megan Cooper, one of my once a week mentees, says, I am the best. Thank you, darling. Okay, let me go back here and see what I've missed. Hi, Dickie Talmadge. Good morning from Santa Paula, California, and hello to Mr. B, she said, and hello to John, to you, Dickie, one of my once a month, for a long time, once a month mentee, who is now just once a month. I mean, she was 4 times a month. She's once a month now. That's what she loves. Simone Dressler is in Germany, and she just bought the spray mop. Good girl. You're going to find it so much easier to use. Pat Hinkie is switching her Zone 4 to Zone 5 for the living room to put up the Christmas tree this week, and that's perfectly acceptable. The idea is you have a budget of time every day, every week, and every month, and you have a plan for every week, every day, every week, and every month by using your planner, and you can switch it around as long as it's all accomplished. If it's every week in that week, every month in that month. So there you go, or every day in that day. You can switch it around. It's your home, okay? All right. Hi from North Carolina, Mosey Wim. So happy to have you. I believe you're brand new. Janet Carn said the sunshine is lovely. Thank you, Janet. I'm trying to see if I missed anyone. Nope, I think I didn't. Okay. Megan says, oh, I'll read it again, Megan. Kat's mentoring is absolutely the best. Thank you, Megan. Megan is a great student. She's really sincere about changing her life. So Mosey's in North Carolina, and it's so happy to have you here, Mosey. Is that your first name? Rachel said the shadow in the back looks like an animal. You know what that is? That's a banana leaf blowing. Margaret Rose said, I knew you were busy, so I tried to call Marty for a mama update, but ended up leaving her 2 messages. Yeah, Marty has had recent surgery, and mama's in the hospital, the hospice thing, and so Patty and I are trying to take care of everything, and Marty's just trying to get better. So apologize, Margaret, but I think she's getting better. Candace said, my husband mentioned how nice the house always looks now, and he appreciates it, and he's also helping more without being asked. Yes, and that's very common, that you don't say anything. You just keep doing your thing, and then one day the family starts noticing, and then their stuff kind of sticks out. So they'll think, oh, maybe I should pick my stuff up. And it doesn't always happen that way. And don't be sad if it doesn't, but if it does, that's awesome. So good, Candace. Congratulations. Sharon said, thankful for Kat. Thank you, Sharon. That's lovely. Chrissy, good morning. Chrissy E. Mosey said, yep, brand new. Been watching some videos for about a week, but started the Flylady system last November. Mosey is my nickname, and it's very cute. Wonderful. So happy to have you here, Mosey, and I hope this is helping you. As a Flylady, it is my spin on the Flylady system, but I have been a formal Flylady with the Flylady system. And so, as a person who's mentored hundreds and hundreds of people, I've gotten some feedback, and I know what I feel works better for my group, and that's what I'm doing. So there you go. Mimi said, I agree with Megan. The mentoring helps a lot. Thank you, Mimi Chapman. Mimi is a new mentee, weekly mentee, and she's doing awesome. Love you, love it. Thank you, Mosey. Okay, let's get to work. You ready? Let's find out what we're going to do this week. So you might need to get your planners out so you can put some things in there, or at least a piece of paper and a pencil so you can put some things down to transfer into your planner. Your planning and desk day is actually Wednesday on the classic plan, but it wouldn't hurt to put some things in there now. So go grab your planner, and here we go. Okay, so if you're a patron, you know that I use 50 points a day system on the Patreon side. So this is from the 50 points a day system, and it's what you do every day. I'm not going to give you every single step because you guys have watched me talk about that many times, or you can go to my playlist and watch the videos on how to do each and every step. You won't have to watch them all at one time because we're not doing each and every step every day. So if you don't know what something is on that day, go watch the video. Or if you don't get this at all, go watch how to do the Flylady system for newbies on my channel. It's old. My hair was like this long, but it's still true. It doesn't change. So go watch that. Take a piece of paper and a notebook. Set an hour aside. Stop the tape and write things down. Answer questions, etc. And then you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? All right, so what we're going to do every morning this week, Monday through Sunday, and if you're payroll, this works for you too, is you're going to get up and do your morning routine, which is, it's about getting up and getting dressed and making your bed and getting your clothes on and washing your face and brushing your teeth and cleaning the sink and the toilets. That's what it's about, the morning routine. It goes all the way into the kitchen and emptying the dishwasher. So please go look at the morning routine if you don't know how to do it, or if you haven't written it down already so you can check it off every day. Now, girls, I'm not going to be answering your comments during this because this is a lot of information. So if you'll save your comments for the end, I'd love to answer your questions then, okay? All right, the second thing we're going to do is our paper. So you want to get 6 inches of paper this morning, 6 inches, and put it in a place where you can see it every day and take 1 inch off. The paper routine. It's very important that you don't skip this. If you don't know what it is, watch the video on the paper routine. The laundry routine. Again, I have video on the laundry routine. Make sure you get your laundry going this morning. Remember, your laundry's not done until it's folded and put away. So handle each thing one at a time. Savor the things that you're doing in your home. Savor and enjoy them. This is a short life, and this is what we're doing right now. So do your best. Okay, that's all the things we do in the morning besides getting our kids up and putting them through their little morning routine. And I'll tell you what it is real quick. The children's morning routine is to get up, make their bed, put their clothes on that were laid out last night, by them, hopefully, or with your help. Or if they're really tiny, of course, you're going to dress them. They're going to go in the bathroom, wash their face, brush their teeth. They're going to wipe out the sink where they spit the where they spit the toothpaste in there. They're going to hang up their towel. They're going to come in the kitchen and they're going to have breakfast. That is a child's morning routine. So it's making their bed, getting dressed, getting their face ready, brushing their teeth, and coming and having breakfast, hanging their towel up. You may have some little things you want to give them as not a chore. Please don't use that word. It makes it so negative for children. If you can, if they have a negative connotation of that, don't use that. Just some things you'd like them to do. I'd like you to let the dog out every morning, or I'd like you to change the dog's water every morning, or feed the cat, or whatever it is. Little jobs, not a bunch. Do you want to do a bunch first thing in the morning that someone else is making you do? No, you don't. So be compassionate, be empathetic. Give them a little job until they can have some breakfast and kind of come around, okay? All right. And I know some of them wake up bouncing off the walls. Still do this. Okay, now after we've had our morning routine, we've done our paper routine, we've done our laundry routine, we've gotten our children up, then we're going to do a clutter check. A quick clutter check, a video on clutter checks. I have them. But basically, it's looking at all the flat surfaces in your home. You don't have to go touch them and hold them and move things around. You just have to look to see if anybody's left any clutter out. And if there's clutter, then you're going to put it away, or they're going to put it away. No one's in trouble. There's no screaming or yelling. These are just recognizing the bad habits we have from laying things around without realizing where they go. If they don't have a place to go, that's your clue to say, when I'm working in this particular zone where this needs to go, I need to clean out that cabinet or that pantry or that closet or that storage area, whatever. You need to work in the hidden areas first so that there are places to put things and that you don't keep everything because you don't have a need for everything. You're not using it. If you haven't used something in 3 years and then you find it and say, oh, I love this. No, you don't. If you loved it, you'd be using it. So if you think you really do love it, then you put it in your rotation of decoration or whatever it is. But otherwise, let's give it to someone else to enjoy, okay? And that means giving it to the Goodwill so someone can buy it at a very good price. Don't load your other family members up with more of your stuff unless they specifically have been asking for it and you found it, okay? Don't make them feel guilty, just like you feel guilty when people give you things. Let it go. All right. You could ask, do you want it? If not, I'm going to give it to the Goodwill. And they could say, oh, yeah, but be careful who you ask that of because you know that there are those people in your family who always take everything and their house is like a big mess. So you may not want to do that with them. Okay, don't give them more heartache. That's the morning routine. That's it. If you have little babies who dump things on the floor or young children who play with toys on the floor, then we're going to do 4 clutter checks today. One in the morning, one after lunch, one after dinner, one before bedtime. The morning and the before bedtime time will be really light because they haven't had a lot of time to play since the last cleanup. But it means all the toys off the floor back in the container, the toy box-ish container, not separately on the shelves in the little containers. It doesn't matter because they're going to dump them right back out for play. Now, every now and then you might want to go through their toys and organize them and say, yeah, you know what? They're not using this. This is just dumped on the floor and stepped on. And then that can go into rotation for a next baby or a younger child, or it can go into rotation if you think that they're still age appropriate and they're just not playing with them because they're bored with them. So you take them out of rotation for a while, put them away, rotate them in, rotate something else out later. They've got too many toys. That's the problem. Okay. So all those things happen in the morning, but then those clutter checks and toy checks happen 3 times a day for the clutter check, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, and the toy checks I just gave you. All right, the next thing that we're going to do for routines is after dinner. Now, of course, you're going to clean up after breakfast. Of course, you're going to clean up after lunch. You're going to start the day with an empty dishwasher or an empty dish rack because you put all the dishes away as part of your morning routine. So put the dishes, wash them and put them in the dish rack to drain. And then when it's time to make lunch, take them and put them away and then do the same thing with your lunch dishes. And at dinner, take them and put them away and then or reuse them and do the same thing at dinner time. If you have a dishwasher, empty it in the morning so you're starting with an empty dishwasher. I'm going to give you a really quick tip if you're not already doing this. If you don't have your dishes arranged properly in your dishwasher, it won't hold a whole day's worth of dishes. If you're not reusing your coffee cup and getting a new one every time, or your water glass or your glass, then you're going to have a pile of things on the top shelf and it's not going to have room. Make sure you're frugal with the use of your things and make sure that all the plates are together, all lined up. The bowls are together, all lined up. The smaller plates are together, all lined up. Any other things that are bigger, all in one section of your dishwasher. All the forks are together, all the spoons, all the butter knives, all the sharp knives, all the utensils in separate places so that when you get ready to put it away, it's like bang, grab all the plates, put them on the shelf. Grab all the bowls, put them on the shelf. Grab all the little plates, put them on the shelf. Take the container for the spoons and forks, or if you're right there at the silverware drawer, you don't have to take it out. Take the forks out, put them in. Spoons out, put them in. Butter knives, put them in. Sharp knives, put them in, etc. It's going to take you that long to empty the dishwasher if it's organized. So if your family's just putting them in there helter-skelter, you're not going to have room, number one. Number two, they're not going to get clean like they're supposed to. And number three, it's going to be really hard to have a quick cleanup, to have them put away really fast. So teach people where things go. Forks go in this one, spoons go in this one. I'll put one in here first so you can copy me. Plates go here next to each other, not stuck together, not turned backwards. You have to teach them how it works. You have to teach them how the water comes out or sprays around. You don't want to stop that little spinning arm. These are important steps of education for your family. Karen agrees with me. Yes. Okay. So dishwasher is going to be emptied in the morning. So after lunch, breakfast, you're going to put dishes in there or wash them. After breakfast. After lunch, you're going to do the same thing. And maybe you're just using a napkin and having a sandwich on it. You don't need a plate. Have you ever thought of that? You don't have to have a plate for every brownie you eat. It can go on a napkin or every sandwich you have. So try not to use so many plates because it's unnecessary. Now, I don't want you using piles of paper goods either, but just be frugal. Don't be crazy. Okay. Next is after dinner routine. So this is your next routine. These things happen every single day. So after dinner routine is when you have your family put their dishes in the dishwasher. Every single one who can walk and carry a plate does it. Maybe some with guidance, but they do it. You stay in the kitchen. Everybody knows before they leave the kitchen they're going to do that. And then someone's going to wipe the table. Someone's going to wipe the countertops, probably the same someone. They've got the same cloth. Someone's going to sweep the floor. Someone's going to wipe the stovetop and hand wash the pots and pans that won't fit in the dishwasher or you don't want to put in the dishwasher for whatever reason. Or someone's going to be washing the dishes and the pots and pans. So everybody knows what their job is before dinner even begins, and we reassess it or revisit that once real quick in dinner time. And then after dinner, no one gets up and runs out of the kitchen. Nope, we're doing the dishes now. So before you have dinner, everybody needs to use the bathroom because you know the excuse is, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. No, we already went before dinner. We're gonna do this quick. You can wait. It was only 20 minutes ago, right? At the longest. So you have to learn their little patterns. Some of them won't do that. And I certainly wouldn't care if somebody went to the bathroom if they're dependable to come back. But if you have a person and that's their thing every time, then you have to nip that in the bud because they're missing the cleanup. Also, music. Music makes the heart merry. Music. Whose turn is it for their favorite song or their favorite type of music? And you play some music, including you. You get a turn too. You're not left out of this fun fest, okay? All right, so that's the after dinner routine. Shouldn't take long at all. Even if there's just one other person beside you, first of all, you're not making a huge mess. There's just two of you. One of them can do half of it, and the other one is you, and you do half of it. And I always, again, say you do the stove, you do the pots and pans, unless your husband is willing to do that, because that's the hardest job. But you have to stay in that room. You cannot abort. You have to stay in there with your family and have a good time and do something while they're working, okay? Don't expect perfection. That is cruel. Do not expect it. Expect the best they can do, and that's okay. Consider their age, consider their physical capabilities, and consider their intelligence level. And each person is different, and if they're doing their best, hooray for them. Don't sweep the floor after them. Next night, somebody else is going to sweep, or you can sweep it in the morning because you think you spilled something, okay? Don't take away their pleasure and their pride. All right, that's it. Those are all your routines, other than the before bed routine. So before bed routine happens right after the after dinner routine, especially now in COVID. Most of us aren't going anywhere after dinner. So you're going to go straight into the shower, hop in the shower or the bath, take care of your body, get it clean, wash your face while you're in there. When you get out, put on your moisturizer. Before your shower, I want you to go in the bedroom though and pick out your PJs. Please look presentable in your PJs. Try not to wear something that's gross and old and torn up. Look through, find something. Look, you'll feel better about yourself. You'll smell good and you'll feel good and you'll look good. So put on your PJs afterward, but when you got your PJs out, that was your reminder, that's your link, because it's clothing, to lay out your clothes for tomorrow, which means you need to check your planner to see what you're doing tomorrow. Maybe something's happening and you have to dress a different way, okay? Every day that I'm live, I want to wear something that looks nicer. And so today I wore this pink top because I like, it's new, it's part of my winter wardrobe, and I like it, so I chose it on purpose to wear today. So, because I knew I'd be recording for you. And I'm recording all week long, and sometimes I wear regular stuff, but I'm just saying, I know what I'm going to do, and I have to say, is that acceptable to me? To me. And it is. So there you go. That's what you're going to do. So you're going to do your after dinner routine, and then you're going to go do your before bed routine. So you're basically taking care of your body, your face, and your clothes. And then after everybody gets ready to go to bed, you're going to go straight after this. If your kids are really tiny and it's getting later, maybe you can play with them for a little while, and then they have to do their before bed routine, or you have to send your big ones to do their before bed routine. Theirs is similar to ours. They have to bathe or shower if it's appropriate in your climate. maybe wash their hair. They have to put on their PJs. That's their link to laying out their clothes for the next day. You have to inspect what you expect. Do not expect them to do that. You have to go look. You have to also look. I don't care if they're 18. Just kind of give a little, you don't have to say anything. Just say, oh, I see you laid out your clothes. That's really cute. It's a habit. We're going to start for everybody. For the tiny ones, you do it for them. For the little ones, you assist them. Or if they make ridiculous choices, you do it for them until they're old enough to make decent choices with you. And then the bigger ones lay their things out on their own. Of course, you have the first right of refusal on those outfits. So look at it. And then the big ones, it's of course, again, modesty is something that you control. If it's something immodest, you want to probably get it out of their wardrobe. But if you think that it doesn't look appropriate, then you get to say you're the mom and you are in charge until they're 18 years old and they move out, if they do. As long as they're in your home, you're in charge. Okay, if they're 25 and they're saving for a home, of course not. You know what I'm saying. Okay, next is story time. So after they've had their shower or their bath and they're in their PJs, they're going to pick out a book. Now, there's one step I left out. Please make sure that all their clothes go in the hamper before they take their bath, because you're going to step on them with wet feet. They just do. I don't know why. Put the clothes in the hamper. That's a habit they have to get into. Brush their teeth, wipe the sink out, pick out a story, and then you're going to have story time. So you're going to have 3 picture books for babies at the most, and it's up to you how many you want to read. I recommend no more than 3. If it's a storybook, it's 1 storybook. And by storybook, I mean like a Dr. Seuss storybook, something that's just got little blurbs on each page. One of those. Or if it's an actual chapter book, 1 chapter. And older children can read to younger children. That's perfectly acceptable. I expect you to be part of this. Your children want your attention at all times. They crave you. They miss you. So spend some time with them, listen to the stories, or read the stories yourself. And then good night. They have to self-comfort, or whatever that's called, where your child learns to go to sleep by themselves without you patting their back or letting them get up 50 times. You have to be strict. It's time to stay in bed. And then you have some time to yourself without that constant draw of children, which is a lovely thing and it's supposed to be that way. But when children are asleep, you now have some time to yourself, homemakers, because you've had your children all day long, especially now during COVID, or if you're homeschooling, you need some time to yourself. So this is one of your little pockets of time. And you enjoy that time with your husband, one-on-one conversations without the constant draw of children. So you're having a conversation or just sitting companionably watching The Fear of the Walking Dead or whatever it is you do. And then at your appointed time, go finish your kitchen, which means put your dishes in the dishwasher, the last ones. Maybe the kids had a bowl of ice cream or whatever and didn't do it. Put it in, wipe the sink out, put soap in the dishwasher, shut it and turn it on. Critical step. Get a new cloth, tea towel or kitchen towel for tomorrow and put the other one in the laundry room, and then go take care of your oral care. That's brushing your teeth and flossing your teeth. You're done. You've got your before bed routine done. You checked your planner earlier. I do want you to check it again one last time to say to yourself, kind of like a journal, how did I do today? Did I do my very best? Did I really do these things? Wow, go me. Or whoops, I keep skipping this. Let me star that tomorrow so I make that a priority. Because if you keep skipping it, that's the habit you're establishing. It doesn't take long if you budget your time and you say, you know what, I get up at 7 a.m. I have from 7 to 12, that's 5 hours to get my morning routine done, the kids' morning routine done, the what else do we have to do? The paper routine done, the laundry started and even finished, at least 1 load, and the clutter check done, the toy check done, and start them on homeschooling and work for them for 2 hours, with 2 hours worth of homeschooling or whatever. If you really want to be sincere about this, then before they start homeschooling, you do your 15 minutes of zone every day. We're talking about that next. That's where you plug it in before school starts. If your children are distance learning, it's a whole nother story because the teachers have schedules they have to be on. If you have 15 minutes, hooray, get it done. If you don't, oh well, it's not the end of the world. Make sure you're monitoring your children and they're doing their things. If you have a minute to step away or your children are more advanced, you can step away and do your zone. If they have a break, maybe you have different age groups of children. And so your very youngest one needs a lot of attention, but he gets a break. He gets a 15-minute break. Great. Let him play and you do your zone. Or he or she can have a little rag and pretend they're helping and you can do your zone. And then come back and we do school some more. If you didn't finish your zone because you needed to put your stuff away afterwards, so the next time he has a little break, go put your stuff away. You can make this work. Don't give yourself all kind of excuses. You can do this. And if your children are at school and you have to take them to school, then you're going to have to break your morning and take them. But don't give that as an excuse to yourself to say, well, I had to get up and take the kids to school, and so I'm just not going to do my zone till the afternoon. No, no, no. No, no, no. You have to just put a little bookmark right there, take them to school, come back with all full intention of getting your stuff done in your morning budget. Your morning budget. You have plenty of time to get it done and have time to spare. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the basic weekly plan. This is we have 3 layers of what I call is our 3-layer cake. So our second layer, if you're just learning to do the beginning layer, the beginnings, or you're in baby step mode, you're just going to do the routines and you're not going to worry about anything else. You might want to make sure your bills are paid, and you want to make sure you have groceries in the house and maybe get some laundry done. But well, laundry's in your routines, but don't worry about the rest until you can get that down pat. Do that for like a week. That should be plenty if you're sincere. If you're even better, that's okay. Maybe you naturally did some routines and it wasn't so hard for you to put them in. Maybe a day or 2 of that, and you can add the basic weekly plan. Here's the basic weekly plan for you on the classic system every week. On Monday, weekly home blessing hour. There's a video on that. So today is weekly home blessing hour. That means that you don't make your bed in the morning, you strip your bed because you're going to wash your sheets as part of it. Okay, so today, go watch weekly home blessing hour. On Tuesday, it's free day. Go watch free day. I have videos on free day. Basically, it means you're not doing your zone and you're not doing a basic weekly plan. Now, in this level, you're not doing zones anyway because you're baby stepping. For those of you who are full-fledged, I'm talking to the newbies here. Okay, so it's a free day where you have time to yourself. You take some time to do something for yourself. It's very important. It's like in the airplane when the oxygen mask drops, they instruct you to put it on yourself first, then put it on your family members. If you're passed out, you can't help the family members. And if you're exhausted and not cared for, you're not going to be a very loving, kind, patient mom or wife. Take time for yourself. Find some minutes in the day to take time for yourself that you normally would be doing zone work. So 15 minutes in the morning before homeschooling, for example, or when you get back from taking the kids to school, that's your time. Maybe you want to read. That's just 15 minutes, but you're going to have more time because if you get everything done, you're going to have lots of time. Lots of time to spend with the kids if they're home, but also time for yourself where you can slip away for a little bit, polish your nails, do something for yourself, crochet, do a craft. Don't make a mess. Put it up when you're done. Okay, Wednesday, what do we do on Wednesday? We do planning and desk day. Planning and desk day. We get our planner out and we plan out from Sunday to Saturday of the next week. If you've never planned today, plan out what you're going to do based on this conversation I'm having with you. But on Wednesday, planning and desk day. Watch the video on planning and desk day, okay? On Wednesday, watch that. This first week, it'll be a little more complicated, or watch the How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies. But these are important things for you to know how to do. Thursday is Errand day. Now, we don't run around so much like we did before. If it's after COVID, you're going to be able to really handle this and take care of it. Errand day is the day that you say to your husband, honey, on Thursdays, I run all my errands. So is there anything you need me to do? Because I'm not going to be able to do it at any other point of the week. I don't want to. I'm trying to do other things in the house. I want you to do errand day on this day, okay? So it's groceries. It's running by the, hi, Kimmy. It's running by the dry cleaners. It's dropping the library books off. And you might be doing some of that right now. Generally, however, it's having the groceries put in the back of the car on pickup or it's delivered to your home. Occasionally you may have to go in and do some things. As long as you remain safe, we can do that. The thing that I encourage you to do is have it put in the back of the car, because a lot of you waste time grocery shopping because you're out of your messy house and it's like, oh, this is organized and light and pretty and there's music and people and I love it here. I want to go down every single aisle and look at all the pretty colors. How do I know that? Because I am you. I've done it myself. Try not to do that. If you have to go grocery shopping physically, have a list, have it arranged the way your store is laid out, go straight and get that article and go to the next and the next and the next and get out of there. You'll stick to your budget better. You'll save your budget of time. It'll be much better, okay? All right. The next day is car and purse day. And there's a video on car and purse day. It's basically just cleaning your car really quick, not scrubbing it, vacuuming it, Windexing it. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting the kids' toys out of it and all your things that you've left in there, your sweater, your Starbucks cup, whatever. Getting all that out, maybe shaking the mats. That's it. If on this day you choose to take it and have it washed, or you choose to wash it, you know, washing your own car is not a good use of your budget time, but if it's better for your budget financially and you have to do it yourself, then schedule out once a month when you're going to wash your car. I prefer to spend $5 and go through the $5 wash and then have their wonderful vacuum and vacuum really quick. Some of them even have little car mat beaters to beat them out real good. I even have one that will actually wash the mats for me. That one's a little more expensive, but I love it. And when they give me Windex and all kind of things to clean the car. So, you know, if you want to do that, this is a great day to do it. Maybe fill it up with gas every Friday, top it off. But you don't have to. Mainly, you just have to get the stuff out of it, maybe shake the mats, okay? All right. That's car, and then your purse. Empty it out. Only put back in what you're going to keep. Put it where you think it's going to go, and you're going to remember it's going to be there. My lip gloss is going in the side thing. My Kleenex is going here. My poopery is going here. You know, whatever it is you have, it's in there. You know where it is. Your Kleenex, your purse, everything, and you wipe it out. Wipe it off, wipe it out. During COVID especially, switch it out for another purse. That's a good thing. I always stuff newspaper or some paper, not necessarily newspaper, but paper in the purse that I'm not using. So whatever purse I take off the shelf, I take that paper, put it in the new one, put it in there just to retain its shape. But you don't have to do that. And you may just have one purse and you just love it and you use it all the time. That's fine. Everybody gets to do things the way they want to do it. I'm just helping you get to a better life. Saturday is your family fun day, so please don't do laundry if you're an at-home homemaker on Saturday. Please don't do your zones on Saturday. Please don't. If it is your Saturday, if you live a classic lifestyle and your husband works during the week and you're off with him on Saturday, please don't do that stuff. You've had all week to get it done. Play with your family, do your routines, and play on Saturday. And then the last basic weekly plan is Sunday. Sunday is renew your spirit. If you can go to your place of worship, please do so. If you cannot and you have to stream it, sit down as a family and do that. Renewing your spirit isn't just about your spirit. It's especially about your children's spirit. And you as their teacher are so critical in helping them become those people you want them to be. Okay? All right. Then on that Sunday, you can have a nice meal. You can have just rest time. It's a great time to just rest yourself. It is a day of rest. Some people flip the days. Their day of Sabbath is Saturday, and their day of rest and their family fun day is Sunday. And if that's the way you do it, it doesn't matter. Remember I talked about that budget of time for the week? So do whatever works for your family, but please do it. Okay, that's the basic weekly plan. So that's the second level. The third level of our 3-layer cake, so it's really routines, zone, and basic weekly plan. But I always give you basic weekly plan second when you're just learning it through baby steps because they're very critical things to do. The zone is 4 days a week. It's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so not on Tuesday or whatever day you choose to have as your free day. Don't default that free day, by the way. If you woke up and you just screwed the day up and you didn't do anything, don't say tomorrow, when you get to tomorrow, say, oh, yesterday will be my free day. That's not what it's intended for. You have to give yourself grace and go forward. So if you screwed up on Monday You didn't do your weekly home blessing hour. Today is Tuesday and it's your free day. It's still your free day. You're not going to catch up. You're going to give yourself grace and go forward. You'll do it next week. Star it. Make sure when you look at it at the end of the day, I got to do that next week. I have to make myself do that. Here's the time I'm going to do it. I'm going to make myself do it and do it. Okay? Okay, you can do it. I believe in you. There's too many thousands of women who are doing it right now who never did it before. So you can do it too. All right, so in your zones, each week has a different zone. So the week we're in this week is zone 4. So that's all you have to worry about. Zone 4. 4 is your master bedroom, your master closet or closets, and if you have one, your master bathroom. We're going to be decluttering. If you've never done this before, that's what you're doing first. You're decluttering the hidden spots first. Once all those areas are finally decluttered, which may be several months down the road, then you can work on the obvious clutter because you'll have a place to put it. And you'll be better at it because you will have decluttered your whole house for 3 months in this example, because next week we're doing the living room or the family room. The next week we're doing the entryway. The next week we're doing the kitchen. The next week we're doing the hall bathroom and one of your other rooms, and then back to the bedroom. So you'll have practiced decluttering and you'll get better each time you do it, okay? So I want you to watch a video on zone 4. Watch it, the master bedroom, master bathroom, master closet. Listen to what I have to say and work on that, okay? If you don't have clutter, not just obvious clutter, if your room looks nice and tidy and the closets are awful, you still have clutter. Or your dresser drawers are bulging or all mixed up, you still have clutter. Or the linen cabinet in the master bathroom is a mess, you still have clutter. It might look good, but you know there's hidden clutter. If there's no hidden clutter, then you can start deep cleaning. And this is the most rewarding thing to do because you can't clean clutter. Yeah, you can clean the room, but you're never getting your clutter gone because you're wasting your time cleaning when you could have been decluttering. Once it's decluttered, you can thoroughly clean your room 15 minutes at a time, and eventually you've got a spring clean home at all times. Okay? It's like when you go back and you watch, I don't know, some old 50s movie and you see the house and the house looks tidy all the time and the woman looks dressed and pretty all the time. This is a very old-fashioned way of doing things, and it works. And you're going to be happier, and your kids are going to be more well-behaved, because when children are in an element of disruption, of having things everywhere and things, it's that pressure that you carry, they carry. And they're much better when it's tidy and you know where things are and mom is calm and they say, Mom, where are the scissors? In the top drawer left side. Put them right back when you're done, babe. Mom, where's my hat? Where is your hat, Tommy? In my closet. Yes, it is. Right there in that little container. Remember, we put your little toboggans in there, your little hat? Go get it. Don't throw the rest on the floor. And then you have to inspect what you expect. Because as a mom, this is your job. You have to make sure he didn't throw the rest of them on the floor. And if he did, call him back and say, uh-oh, look what happened. Put him in. Good. Always pleasant. Always kind. Until you can't be. And then you be firm. Because a child needs to know how far he can push. And if he can't push you off the edge, he'll stop pushing after a while. Okay? All right, not hard, not easy to be a parent, but you can do it. For those of you who have already done it, congratulations. Okay, all right, and then the last thing we always want to do is check this planner twice a day. Check it in the morning when you get up, see what you had planned for the morning, look and see what you might forget if you don't look, and then check it again in the evening to make sure you did it. How did you do? And what's up for tomorrow? All right, that's the plan for this week. You can do this. I believe in you. I'm ready for questions. I saw a couple people pop in. Mr. B has said to watch She's in Her Apron. There we go. Hope said amen on something I said. We're talking about Kimmy. Get your frozen turkey moved to your refrigerator today. Good point. Thank you, Kimmy. Get your frozen turkey moved to your refrigerator today. Thanksgiving is coming. I'm so excited. Are you excited? All right. So Mosey loves inspect what you expect. It's absolutely true. Marty and I have talked. Okay, good, Margaret. Megan Cooper, I can't wait to start my new Erin Condren 2021 planner. I brought it, the I brought the Daily Duo for next year. I'm so excited too. Here's my new Erin Condren for business. It's all separated by hours. I'm very excited for that. That's for you guys, for me taking care of you. And here's my new Erin Condren planner for personal. It's so beautiful. I know you've already seen it before, but I'll show it again. I think it's so pretty. And it says, "You are beautiful." That's what I wanted on there. So that's my beautiful new Erin Condren planner for 2021. I'm excited to use it, but I'm not using it. It's staying in its pretty little box for now, and I'll use it in January. You don't have to have an Erin Condren planner. You can have any planner that works for you. There are planners that they sell all day long, every day, on Amazon, at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's, at all the places. All the places. Costco, I think, has them. That you can get them for your faith. I know they have them for LDS. I know they have them for Catholic moms. They have them for Christian moms. Not that Catholics aren't Christian or LDS isn't Christian. You know what I'm saying? You can get one for almost anything. So please go find yourself one that you love. Donna says progress, not perfection. I love that saying, and they all have little sayings in them. Charity's turkey is in the fridge. Impossible Monique loves her planners. That's awesome. I love it, Donna, Jen said. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. Catherine Daniel on decluttering. I'm just getting started. Only did 4 cabinets in the kitchen. Do I now declutter in the new zone or keep going in the kitchen? That is a great question. And the answer is you go to the next zone. When you do your clutter checks every day, take a look and see what you've done in that room, and make sure you're not just by habit stashing things back on those shelves that you did. It takes a while to declutter, and it's the dripping of water that wears away stone. It's that little constant decluttering that will get your house in great shape. If you had someone hired who came through and went through the whole house and got it perfect for you, in 3 months, it would look just like it looks now or close to it, because you don't have good habits yet. And that goes for everybody. What for me goes for everybody. You have to practice, and that's what we're doing, little practice sessions of 15 minutes. So you're going to look to make sure that you or your family are not jamming things back in those shelves that you've cleaned. And also you get to say, it's a win. You get to look at it and go, yay me, look how nice that, I can't wait for the day when this is all done. But no, we're going to do a little bit in each room. That's the way it works. So that was a good question. I know it feels contrary to the way you've ever done it before, but why are you here? Did it work for you the way you did it before? Probably not. So let's do it this way. This has worked for hundreds of thousands of women worldwide, and it will work for you. Okay? All right. Hi, Nada. Any suggestions on how to clean a floor with cheap flooring that just refuses to stay clean? It only gets clean if I get down on my hands and knees and scrub. You know, I don't know. I'm not like that person who knows how to do things. I always just go Google it, and there's some fantastic solutions out there for people. I'm sure people here probably have great ideas, but they don't really know the state of your floor or the kind of flooring you have. So it's probably just worn out and you need a new one. But in the meantime, just do the best you can. Follow the directions on Google. If it's not perfectly clean, it's clean enough. It just might not look gorgeous. Okay? Do the best you can. But on Weekly Home Blessing Hour, we are not deep cleaning. We are just blessing. So you're just going to give it a lick and a promise. Okay? All right. Mimi bought the Happy Planner before she heard about, this is the Erin Condren. That's okay. Happy Planner is excellent. Donna has a 365 planner. That's an excellent, they're all great. You don't have to have my planner. I just happen to love it. Having used planners, I think it's my favorite planner, and I just love it. Nancy will watch me later. Bye, Nancy. Jen said, I brought one from the Living on a Dime recently. It's so thorough. Came in hard cover and large size 9x11, and I think it will definitely be very in line with Flylady too. Absolutely. Hi, Tony Rose. It works for you. Yes, it does. Are you talking about the 15 minutes, Tony? Jen said, simple cleaners, okay in a spray mop, like vinegar and water or dish soap and water? Absolutely. In the spray mop directions on my O-Cedar that I got for, I can't remember if that was $19.99. I think that one was $19.99. but it just says put water in to the fill line and put 2 teaspoons of cleaner. Well, I use a cap full of Mrs. Meyer's. That's what I use. If you want to use vinegar, it's fine. I don't know about dish soap in it. I don't know. That might make the floor sticky. I don't know. You could Google it. I'm sure there's an answer out there. But yeah, you can use vinegar. I want the vertical planner, Mimi said. You can get it. I found the Swiffer Wet worked best for me on the cheap floor. Okay, Mimi, that's a good answer. Nada said, go to Go Clean Go on Instagram for floor cleaning advice. Tracy said that. Thank you, Tracy Ellen, another one of my graduates who is with me just occasionally now, and I'm so proud of her, so proud of you, Tracy. Amanda bought an Errand Condom planner and likes it, but needs to be more organized to use it. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of it. You just have to practice. It's a tool. Any planner is a tool, just like a carpenter uses a planer, for example. A planer is something that makes the wood flat. It gets all the imperfections out of it. And he has to learn how to use it without gouging and without getting it deep enough, etc. And he practices every day until it's an art. And he still uses the planer, always uses the planer. And that's the same with this. You're going to practice and practice until you get it right, and then you're going to always use it. You're never going to graduate from it. You need a planner. It's the main tool in any sidetrack person's life is a planner, okay? Doesn't matter what kind, you have to use it and practice. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. I started putting your routine in Jordan Page's block schedule setup. Game changer. Yes, and that's why I like my planner, because it's a block schedule, the way it's set up. Look, I'll show you. These are some days. Let me try to find something that's not used yet. See, these are blocks of time, morning, afternoon, evening. I love this. But it doesn't matter. You can use Jordan's, and that's fine too. I love Jordan Page, and she's a wonderful woman. She's a go-getter, I'll tell you that. Megan said, Errand Condren has everything 30% off right now for anybody who would like to buy one. Yes, and use my link below so I get credit, because I've been telling you about it. Look for a low fume oven cleaner. Looking for a low fume oven cleaner. Again, don't have an answer for you. I have a self-cleaning oven. I don't use oven cleaner, but I'm sure there's something you can use. I'm sure that there's some form of baking soda and vinegar, but I don't want to tell you that because it might not be right for your stove or you. Look it up. Go on Google. Charity, I love my Happy Planner, but any planner will do. I've used the basic dollar planner and it was just fine. Kat is right. Practice. Planner, great example, Tony said. Planner, great example. Thank you, Tony. Hope, this may be a weird question, but for some reason I used to be a planner girl, but now I just add my appointments to my phone. I've stopped using the planner. I think it was due to the time we're in. I use a Google Planner a calendar on my phone, but I also use my planner because it's just appointments. It's not what I want to do, what I have ahead to do, what I'm thinking about doing, personal thoughts, what I want to eat for supper. It's too hard for me to get all that in on my phone. It's too much. I rather write with my pretty, I don't have them over here, but my friction pens. I love the friction pens. They're erasable. You can get them on, I don't have any links to Amazon for you girls, but just go to Amazon and buy friction pens. You can erase. It's fabulous. They come in pretty colors. I love them. Ask for them for Christmas. Let's see. Hope said, this may be a weird question, but for some reason I used to be a planner. Okay, what do? You just use your planner. You can take those appointments and put them in your planner, but use your planner. The hard thing about doing two things is that if we're sidetracked, and you probably are like the rest of us, you're gonna miss things and things are gonna fall through the cracks. I suggest you use one thing. I do too. Sometimes things fall through the cracks, so I spend a lot of time double checking both, and that's worth it to me because of the way I work. You'll have to make that decision for yourself. Okay. Nancy H., Errand Condor planners are the best. Nancy, I thought you were going. Hope said, thank you so much for that. Mimi said, I like mine too. They're great pens, the friction pens. Yes. Okay, girls, it's been an hour. I hope you enjoyed this today. I love spending this hour with you. It's so important to me. And I look forward to doing it again next Monday. I hope that you watch the videos during the week. I have those there for you to be helpful for you. I pray that you become a patron and become part of that special group. And at some point, you may even want to be personally mentored. And I look forward to getting to know you personally. And I thank you so much. I ask you to keep my mother and our family in your prayers as we go through this hard season. And again, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. Bye-bye.